Hi guys, we got something more exciting on the channel today. We said goodbye to the old walls. Welcome to one of our biggest projects ever, the start of our full house reno journey. So guys, exactly 1 year ago, I was about 8 months pregnant, and with so much hope, my husband and I stepped into my legal basement office for our very first appointment to lay out the vision, the plan, and the faith that brought this dream to life. However, this dream began 4 years ago, right after when we bought this home. Our former landlord, or our landlord then, first planted the seed during our housewarming, inspired by the unique layout of our three main doors. That advice stuck with us, guys. And today, we finally bring that vision to light, starting with a world tour and basement demolition day of our from the walls we once lived in to the transformation we've dreamt of. This is where the magic begins, guys. Join us as we say goodbye to the old walls and welcome in something new entirely. Let the journey begin. Hit the subscriber button and join us for every step of the journey. Thank you. So guys, here is the approved plan from the city so we can legally begin this project.
Okay, so this copy is for us?
Yeah, this is yours.
Okay,
This is
okay,
yours.
perfect.
Yeah, I just printed it as well.
Okay, great.
So I'll get back to you on that.
Okay,
I agree that they'll put the kitchen there.
okay. The window will not be a factor?
It'll just be like the one in the kitchen up.
It's 42 by 42. So it's gonna come where the mirror is.
Okay.
Again, then you can have a counter underneath and everything. I have to discuss if this needs to be revised or how you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Because right now you guys put a kitchen here.
Which doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense because I don't know, like what is this?
Okay. And then, anyway, maybe we'll talk about timeline some other time.
Yeah.
Project
It's
timeline.
better to
Yeah,
let me discuss
Figure
this.
out here. It's good to figure out the furnace as we're talking about. How we want to
Okay.
Meaning? Sorry.
No, you're talking about the furnace, window, figure all those things out, the door before we talk about timeline. Sorry, the kitchen.
Yeah. Right now, the only thing I have to figure it out is that duct. That's the only.
put it. Is it duct or how do you call it?
Duck.
Duct.
Ducts.
Yeah, these are ducts. Ducts. Okay.
Ducts,
So
okay.
furnace is your furnace is sitting there. These are duct lines.
Okay.
Which are running. Yeah.
So when I go to new buildings, I see smaller ones that are not as huge as this.
You can only go 2 inches small on
Okay.
that.
Oh, I
Two
see.
more inches because the lines you can't go more thinner. No. you cannot.
Okay.
If you are into home renovation or love seeing a good before, guys, you wouldn't want to miss this. Here with my red hair bonnet, meaning business, guys. Myself and hubby, we are here to pass midnight packing, decluttering. You can see the trash that we got out from the basement. Then the furnace guy is here because this was our main challenge. The furnaces at the old school, which were very big, so it made the decking to be low and the ceiling was a little bit low, so we needed to have that reduced or changed so as to raise the decking up, which we actually succeeded, as you can see here. So the duct has been reduced about 3 inches, so you can actually see that it's slimmer now and the deck is higher. It's very high now as compared to before. So they can now begin the demolition process. So the workers came in first and laid down these carpets just to prevent any floor damages, as you can see here in all the areas where they are going to be working. Then finally, the actual demolition process began. Goodbye to the old walls. It was so emotional, guys, but we have to grow, we have to move on. It wasn't an easy time, especially with the noise in the winters, the dust, the baby, and a toddler. Oh my God. But guys, we all came out stronger. I want to go and inspect the work, Mama. Let's go now. They're breaking the wall. They're going to put a shower here, okay, Mama? So they're going to extend the powder room and they put a shower here, and this will become a washroom. You can do the washroom, okay? And this is the main floor that they demolished as well. And then we go right down to the basement. Demolition is complete and cleaned already. The guys for the window were working at the same time. They have the windows created already as well. So that's the window for the room. And then you have the furnace here. The furnace is going to remain there. And then you have the ingress window created here as well. So those are construction terms. I've learned so many of them. So that's going to be the kitchen area. So this is the window, all done. So they dug from behind and they make sure there's a drainage just to prevent water from coming in through the window. So there's a drainage below the concrete right here. And then this is the other window in the bedroom. So they dug this window through the garage, so it's still the same thing. So there's a drainage below just to prevent water from coming inside in case there's any flood or anything. Okay.
Don't move down. It's here.
You're scared of the basement now?
Let's go.
Then we have some materials delivered here, some wood and some insulating materials. So now they're going to begin the structure and framing process and also the insulating process. The insulating is to actually reduce the noise when you're in the basement. And then framing is just like the structuring, like the kind of demarcating or separating process. So guys, continue to watch as you go through this project with us. And it's completed or done. All the separations have been created for the washroom, the corridor, this laundry space initially where my shoes space or shoe closet, and then here at the basement, the rooms, the washroom, bathroom, the kitchen, all done. So I walked in with some of my favorite Bible passages, as you can see them here, and not forgetting my favorite, as long as I live, me and my household will serve the Lord. Peace be unto our home. Amen. Can you see what I've done? Partition. Come. Come on, see. See what I've done here. Come on, see now. Yes. See what I've done here. Oh. Jeez. Yeah. Can you see what I've done? So this is going to be a bedroom, a bathroom, and the furnace room, and the laundry will be in the furnace room, okay? Okay, Regina? No. I want you to how you're looking. They're doing some work in the house. Can you see? They're broken everywhere. Anyway. They're 6 months old. Yeah, that is all they are doing, okay? Doing some work.
I'll move forward with that. Okay, and then Thomas, I did tell Valentine already that this wall is gonna go slightly in,
Okay.
and then this hole will slightly go up, and then you're gonna be having a regular entrance.
Yes, I like. Then after the framing, we have the plumbing all done. and thereafter we had the electrical and then insulation. As you can see that here, just to prevent noise or reduce noise. And guys, left is the drywall installation, the flooring, painting, and electrical. So at this point, we visited their showroom to look at the colors, the designs. Yeah, with our baby. The first time we came here, you were 8 months in mama tummy, and now you are here to shop with mama and dada.
Yeah.
Choose your own. Yay! Which one do you want? Yay, chubbies.
And this is paint options. You can choose paint colors.
For the
Okay, guys, all drywall completed, modding and tapping all done. As I earlier mentioned, I've learned all those languages, the construction terms. So modding and tapping simply means once the drywall is installed, any openings or any holes on the wall is being modded and tapped. That's if there's any hole, they use something like cement mixed with water to fill in those holes just to make everything to look smooth and ready for painting. And then we also have the floors all done. Everything looks good. And then for the electrical, I'm going to show more of that at the final review. So guys, I wouldn't end this video without talking about some of the few challenges, especially for a big project like this. So that was the laundry being at the furnace room. So the city didn't approve that. They wanted a wall to separate the furnace room from the laundry room, which actually makes sense, but the contractors didn't want to do that. But thank God for the city that was done and approved. And then we also had some holes created all over the house. At every floor there was a hole on the wall because of the electrical works. So those were the main challenges, but at the end everything was perfect. So guys, that's it. Don't forget to hit the subscriber button, guys. Don't forget to like and share for the final review. Thank you.